This is The Drive with Mark Pinatelli.
There is no worse feeling. And I know I'm going to hit it. I was talking earlier. I think I'm going to be leaving this middle school band concert tonight. My wife is going to turn and look at me and go, "What are we having for dinner, honey?" Because, we might not have planned very well, Sam, but I think you know exactly how to fix my situation,
buddy,
tonight, right?
I have got the answer.
Fix my situation.
Hit up our good friends over at Orange Crate. That's right. Are you craving your favorite dish from that restaurant down the road tonight, but you're too tired or too busy to get up and go and get it? Maybe you're like Mark. Maybe you're going to be stuck at a middle school band concert tonight begrudgingly. Well, Orange Crate, formerly known as Table Takeout, has you covered. They've been delivering your favorite meals in cities throughout several states, and they have brought all their great service right here to Eastern North Carolina with over 100 plus restaurants to be ordered from. Whether it's Italian cuisine, Mexican food, you want some pizza, maybe you just want a good burger. How does some wings sound tonight? Orange Crate can hook you up and have it delivered right to your door, hot and fresh. And I'm going to tell you, I used Orange Crate over the weekend. I finished my meal before the estimated delivery time. They gave me the estimated delivery time. It's going to be like 45 minutes, whatever it was. I had my meal. I ate my meal before that estimated delivery time even came. These guys are quick and they are on time. It is awesome. Your city at your fingertips. Download convenience today. Go to myorangecrate.com or download the Orange Crate app. Proud sponsors of the Orange Crate stat of the day.
So, and I just wanted to clarify, because you did a great job on that live, as you always do on those reads. But I got to tell you, my friend, what you're telling me is that with Orange Crate, that worst part about leaving an event like a middle school band concert is when you're stuck in the parking lot waiting for everybody to get out. So I could literally get on there, open up my Orange Crate app, take my order, and say, "Hey, I'm gonna probably be home in, I don't know, a half hour based on this traffic. I can set that up just like that. I could literally do that in the all that time that I'm just sitting there complaining about the traffic. I could have my order and have my food ready.
You can schedule the designated time, Mark. You could come in. You could sit here right now as we're wrapping up the show here, and go ahead and place your order for tomorrow at lunchtime if you want. They have pre-order, future ordering, order for large groups, whatever you need. Orange Crate. It's where you want to go.
Man, that's great. I think I will do it after the show, and then that way, when my wife asks me when we're in the car, I can just be like, "I've got it handled," and don't say anything, and just let.
There's no better feeling than being able to look at your wife and say, "I've got it handled."
Yeah, we got this. I got this. All right.
Take that for data.
Well, you may have seen the news today. Robinson Cano will not be playing baseball for a while.
Oh, Cano!
Robinson Cano will be suspended 80 games for violating the Major League Baseball joint drug agreement. So,
the fact that they use joint in that sentence is funny.
What's interesting is, wow, I didn't realize Robinson Cano has played 150. You talk about durability. The fact that he's going to miss all these games is unheard of. He's played 150 plus games in each of the past 11 seasons. Thank you, ESPN. That was almost perfect timing for you. 150 plus games in each of the past 11 seasons. The only player in Major League Baseball to do that in that span. 1,783 games played since the start of the 2007. That is the most in all of Major League Baseball. But hold on. Let me also add, did you know he's got 305 career home runs since he debuted in 2005? That is 61 more home runs than any other middle infielder.
Wow.
Who have played at least 80% of the games played at second base or shortstop. Robinson Cano, Robinson Cano, will not be playing baseball for a while.
That dude's had a weird week. So he broke his hand, I think on Sunday. He got hit by a pitch. And I wonder if this drug test had something to do with breaking his hand. I have no idea. That's completely unfounded. But if he went to the doctor and they had to run some sort of tests, and they maybe found this substance. But I did find it interesting, and I'm curious to get your opinion on this. So it's an 80-game suspension. He is on the designated list, hit the DL, the disabled list, excuse me, with the broken hand. He can serve the suspension while on the DL. Does that seem right to you? The fact that, let's say he's going to miss 60 days.
Yeah.
He can serve some of those 80 games during the 60-day disabled list stint.
Iron Man me says no, that's not unfair, and I'm totally cool with it. But
What do you
overly
mean
pretentious.
Iron Man? Yeah.
But Captain America me says that's completely wrong, and we should wait to start counting the games until he's healthy.
Right.
Because he wouldn't have played in these games anyway.
Yeah,
so it all depends on what side you stand on. I personally, I'm going to side with Iron Man me because I feel like the other part seems like old school baseball preachy. You know, come on. I mean, 80 games is a lot of games to miss, especially. Is it paid off or does he not get paid that time?
I don't know. I can probably try to find that out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the other part of it. That I mean, if it's 80 games non-paid, then wow. I mean, that's pretty stiff. A penalty. But if it's because to me, here's the other part. If the drug suspension suspends you 80 games, but you still get paid, you're like, wow, that's. I mean, I get it. You don't get to play baseball, but
right.
These are still some of the highest paid people in the country. So I don't know exactly how that works.
Okay, doing a quick Wikipedia search on salary retention for MLB suspensions.
Okay.
Players are entitled to salary retention for the first 30 days. They're required to be in inpatient treatment or outpatient treatment.
Oh.
That forces his absence from the club. Half the salary retention for the next 30 days over the course of his career, blah, blah, blah. Not entitled for any such period after 60 days. I don't know.
So it doesn't say anything about. It's something
I think he gets paid, man. I think he'd just get hit with a fine. I think he would still get paid.
Still get paid, but a fine. Okay.
I have no idea. I'm going to have to do some more research on that. Yeah.
I'm very curious to know. But
wait. He ain't getting paid.
He's not getting paid.
Players who test positive for either their first or second test are given the option to appeal, in which tests, blah, 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 run the validity of the test. Within that period of time, they are restricted from participation in all baseball activity. If an appeal is granted, the suspension may be reduced, et cetera, et cetera. There is no appeal for a third offense. All suspensions are without pay.
Oh, that's high.
That's
tough.
That's rough, man.
So definitely no, because nothing's worse than getting hurt and being on the DL and then getting suspended and you don't get any money either. So I'm gonna going back to what I said before. I'm going to align myself with Iron Man me and say no. Go ahead and count the DL games too, because the dude's gonna be hurting for money.
Right. Yes and no. He has an estimated cash earnings of $167 million already at this point in his career. So I think Robinson Cano's got a little bit of a. I think that would qualify as a nest egg.
Right? Yeah. Slight nest egg. Wow. Yeah. He won't be hurting. Wow. All right.
Take that for data.
Oh, a little football fix for the day. The greatest to ever do it. Yes, the greatest of all time. The man, the myth, the legend.
Joe Montana.
Tom, mother bleeping Brady, is doing a little bit of off-season training. He went to Instagram earlier today and posted a video of himself doing some training workouts / exercises on the beach. And, he looked good doing it. Looked like Tom being Tom, doing his thing. And the caption on the video is what was so great. Now, we know some of the talk earlier this football offseason was, will Tom Brady come back? There seemed to be this rift. He doesn't feel appreciated by the front office in New England. He has since announced that he is officially coming back for another season. But on this Instagram post of himself training on the beach, he says, okay, so the main reason I'm still playing is I haven't hit 1,000 career rushing yards yet. 32 to go. Hashtag catch me if you can. Hashtag where you at, AP. Hashtag watch and learn, Russ. Hashtag coming for you, A-Raj. So, Tom Brady, can you believe that? Still has not hit 1,000 career rushing yards. How long has he been in the league? I mean, what is he on, like season 17, 18? At least?
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady doesn't have 1,000 career rushing yards. Needs 32 more yards, and I'm going to go so far as to say it's going to take him 2 or 3 seasons to get another 32 yards.
I mean, well, I'm from the I mean, I'll bet Peyton Manning probably doesn't even have 10. Like, right? I mean, I'm from the era the pocket quarterback has like little to no. I'm actually shocked that he's that close to 1,000.
Really? I mean, he gets him 1 yard at a time on those QB
Oliveira
sneaks.
slow. I mean, he's you know what I mean? He's not built for the speed, so to speak. But wow. I mean, I'm actually more impressed that he has that many rushing yards. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm trying to find Peyton's stats here.
Peyton rushing stats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can't be much. Like, I'm betting you Dan Marino had like -4 yards, like total career rushing
Peyton's
yards.
going to surprise you. Peyton finished with 667 career rushing yards.
There's no way.
I'm looking at it, man. This is NFL.com.
That is insane. That is
18
insane.
rushing touchdowns. I guess that's a little different because you run the sneak. But yeah, well, Peyton had 3 consecutive seasons where he hit 148 yards, 157 yards, 116 yards.
There you go.
In 2001 with the Indianapolis Colts, Peyton Manning averaged 4.5 yards per carry.
This is so young Peyton Manning had a couple of scrambles.
Yes.
Okay.
Young Peyton had 3 big years.
Okay. Wow.
But then,
that's
okay,
impressive.
To support your point here, starting in 2009, these were his yearly rushing stats. 2009 with the Colts, -13 yards. 2010 with the Colts, 18. 2012 with the Broncos, because he was out the whole entire 2011 season. 2012 with the Broncos, 6 yards. 2013, -31. 2014, -24 yards. 2015, -6 yards. So he would have finished with over 700 career rushing yards if he hadn't nearly lost 100 in his final 3 seasons.
I was trying to think. Petty Betty himself, Ben Roethlisberger. Like, he's a guy. I mean,
I think he has a lot. I bet he's already over 1,000.
I mean, because you're right. You know, maybe how about Eli Manning? I mean, again, I'm interested to see. I mean, it's shocking. I mean, when you hear it, it's. Gosh, 600 yards.
Petty. I like that you called Ben Roethlisberger.
He's pretty petty, man.
He is pretty petty. Yeah, Roethlisberger's already over 1,200.
1,200. Wow. That's interesting, man. That is interesting stuff. So Tom Brady, I would have never thought. I would have never thought. Never would have thought he would have been a 1,000-yard rusher. Million years.
Eli, 540.
Wow. 540.
Got anybody else that comes to mind? No.
Kurt Warner. I mean, he's slightly new, but he's been retired quite a while now.
Carson Palmer probably doesn't have a lot.
Carson Palmer probably doesn't have a lot either.
There's a Kurt Warner that's played in the NFL. Started with the
Seattle
C.
Seahawks, yeah, running back.
How about that? 286 for Kurt Warner.
See?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
1.7 yard career average.
The Kurt Warner, the running back, was much better.
Was he?
As a running back.
Okay, right.
Yeah, not as a player, but without question. But yeah, we need to take a break. Last one of the day. When we come back, the last words, and we'll close it down. Don't go anywhere.